It's 8:04 now, topping the news this hour. A 17th New Yorker has now died on the streets during this dangerously cold weather. There is continued concern about the homeless and those in public housing as we prepare for another plunge into sub-zero wind chill conditions this weekend.
And now there are questions about the city's response. Our Calorama has much more on the latest cold weather fallout from City Hall this morning. She is live now with what the mayor is saying about all of this. Hey, Cal.
Hey, good morning to both of you. Yeah, of course, with this frigid forecast, the mayor says he'll be aggressively doing some outreach with his team to make sure New Yorkers are safe, especially those who are in need following 17 deaths in dangerously cold weather. He knows there are issues, talking about NYC housing, talking about people in Brooklyn without heat. Speaking of that NYC housing, we were there and we saw it for ourselves. Con Ed issues making matters worse. Queens, one example, where heat and hot water have been off and on for 720 units at the Beach 40th Street houses in Far Rockaway. In Boerum Hill, I was also there last week. Brooklyn, Con Ed issues turned off the heat for thousands. Mayor Mamdani first addressing the long-term solution by installing state-of-the-art heat pumps over the next few years. But more urgently, as we've been talking about, a 17th person who's been found dead outside. The majority of those deaths are from hypothermia. The mayor says his teams will be more aggressive this weekend with their outreach.
These are dangerous, life-threatening conditions. And as long as temperatures remain this low, the risk of fatal exposure endures. We are continuing to explore every avenue that we have to keep New Yorkers warm. And that means to ensuring that we are taking on any heat outages, whether they be at NYC properties or any property across the city, because we also know that there are a number of Con Ed outages over these past few days. And then beyond that, to ensure that we have warming buses, that we have warming centers, that we have safe haven sites, shelters, not only that are available, but also that we are having outreach teams do the direct outreach to connect homeless New Yorkers with.
All right, well, let's look at the schedule as we go past the frigid cold weekend. New York City Council is planning to hold hearings on the city's response to the snowstorm and the freezing temperatures next Tuesday, leading to a better plan, hopefully, for Code Blue operations. Mayor Mamdani said the freezing temperatures continuing. Mass transit has also been an issue, but he's working with the state to keep those running. But there's things that are out of his control. When it's this cold, you can't stop a river from freezing. That affects the ferry service. You can't stop the rails from icing, which affects those overhead rails. That is also a problem, leaving so many people in those isolated areas without transportation, which he knows is a major problem. He says the cold isn't going anywhere, but neither is his outreach. We're live outside City Hall in Calorama, Pix 11 News.